Right, for the next bit, we're going to look at the user account moves. Now, to do the user account moves, you have to be running in the source domain. Okay, so you have to be logged into the original domain. Okay, the user account that you're running has to be a domain administrator in both domains. So let's have a look and see what's involved. So you'll see I've got two copies of the directory services tool, the AD users and computers. On the left we have source, so we can see under corp users, we've got all our users, a few in site 1, well quite a few in site 1, quite a few in site 2. Okay, now on the destination side you can see I've also connected to the destination domain. All my users following the AD migration will all be under corp, so all the users are there. Okay, now obviously that isn't what we want to achieve. What we want to achieve is have all the users in the same location as they are in the source directory. Okay, now the way we do that, we use the script that I've written, okay, which is the move users VB script. Okay, very simple to do. All you do is just run it, and what it should do, let's have a look. We'll open it, let it run. There we go, it says it's finished. We should see that there's a move users text file created, which is a log file telling us what it's done. If you want to have a look through that, and you may find it interesting, just see how it works. Okay, now if we go through and now look at the destination directory on our destination domain, and just do a quick refresh, what we will see now is that the users are correctly located in the right domain. So for example, site 1 has the right users in, site 2 has the right users in. Okay, so if you want to test that repeatedly, it's very easy to do. Just to test, what you can do is select all those users again, move them back to corp, okay, and then you should be able to just rerun that script again, and it should move all the users for you. Okay, we'll do a quick refresh on the destination. We'll see that all the users are in the right place. Okay, it's relatively straightforward. You need to test it in your environment. In terms of the user account access, the user account must have read access to the source domain and must have write access to the destination. Yeah, but I'll leave the testing to you. Right, the next bit we'll look at is the computer account moves. Okay, now following an AD/MT migration of the computer accounts, what you'll see in the destination is all the computer accounts in one OU. Okay, you can see my accounts there. Even though if we look in the source, you'll see that one's under random, the others are under workstations. Okay, so obviously what we want in the destination is those accounts to be in the right place. Okay, so again we have a VB script set up to do that. All right, it's the one called move computers. Obviously, again just run that. It's very quick. Okay, it says it's finished. You'll find a text file called move computers text, which gives you the log of what it's done. You can have a look through that if you're interested in what it's done. Now, if we look at the destination, just do a refresh, you see that they've disappeared out of the root. And what we should have is the computer accounts the same in the same location at both sites. Okay, you see computer 1 is in under random, workstations has computer 2 or 3. There we go. Now if you want to move them back to test, you can just drag them back. They're all there, and you can rerun that script again as many times as you like to test to make sure you're happy with it. Okay. Again, it's relatively straightforward. There are some bits in the script that you need to modify to make them specific to your environment, but do that, test it on a few accounts, and I think you'll find it should be relatively simple to achieve. Right, the final thing we need to look at are group moves. Okay, so if we have a look in the source, we'll see that we've got a group there called test1 in site 1, and in site 2 we've got test 2. Once you've completed an OU migration, what you'll find is all the groups are in the target OU. Okay, they're not in the same place as the originals, which is not what we want to do. All right, so same way that we've done everything else, I've written a small script called move groups, which achieves the same thing as all the other scripts that I've shown you. All you need to do is just run it, let it complete. Doesn't take very long at all. If you want, you can check the log file called move groups text. Tells you what it's done. Kind of shows you how it works. But what you'll see now is on the destination. I'm going to refresh. Okay, what we should have is the groups in the same appropriate sites. There you go. So if we look under site, okay, we've got test group 1, test group 1, and the site 2, we've got the test group 2. So that should move all your groups for you. So as far as I can tell now, that's users, workstations and groups are all being moved. So they should hopefully achieve what you're after. Obviously you'll need to test them against your particular domain names, and yeah, good luck. I hope it works okay for you.